So I'm here with Carl Smith of EngineWorks.
Hello.
It's another one of our presenters, our fine presenters, I'll say.
Why, thank you, sir.
Carl, you actually helped me put together the conference.
Well, I'm glad you felt I helped. I know I
well,
tried.
EngineWorks certainly helped. They put together the fabulous design.
Thank you very much.
That's gracing
very proud of it.
The pages of the site, so that was good. And our partnership goes way back.
Yeah,
pretty
close to the beginning, yeah.
Yeah, Carl's company, EngineWorks, did our logo and our website and did a great job on that too.
Thank you very much.
So naturally, you were one of the first people I came and talked to when I said I had this concept for a business conference.
Right.
I want to get together creative and development folks. Mm-hmm. And why did the idea resonate with you?
Well, we had always thought, the one thing that was never spoken about in the creative circle or the technology circle was actual business. And all the conferences you go to, you see all kinds of talks about process or talks about how to manage teams or things like that, but nobody ever gets down to the nitty-gritty of actually being a successful company.
Right. So the topic that you've chosen is an interesting one.
I'm going to be talking about trust and really how to establish it and maintain it. And at the beginning, I actually dissect the origins of trust for all of us, right down to when we were kids having to get our hair cut the first time.
Wow.
Our parents told us, don't play with scissors and don't talk to strangers, and they told us to sit in a chair with a stranger with scissors are going to come at us.
Yeah.
It's always fun.
Do you include potty training?
No, actually, I'm still working on that. But I think by the time the conference has happened, I won't pee myself on stage.
Okay. So that's good to know. The theme of trust is an important one, especially for you since you manage the client relationships.
Right.
And really the main key to success is getting them to trust you. Right?
Absolutely, and being worthy of that trust as well.
Right.
A big part of the talk is how to regain trust when you lost it.
Yeah.
For example, you look at Hulu, and when they took all the episodes of Sunny in Philadelphia off and everybody got upset because they didn't talk to them, and they sent a letter out saying, we screwed up, we apologize. Mm-hmm. And that's a perfect example of how to regain trust because you own the problem. And so that's a lot of the case studies and things I'll go into are on that level.
And you have situations from your life that you're going to bring into play there as well?
Absolutely. We do a lot of user testing. And so some of the talk goes into things we found out as we took a client's application on the road. Things that they didn't expect when users just did not think something was going to work and bailed on them.
What are the hardest situations in which to keep trust?
I think as soon as you lose a little bit of footing and you try to just kind of rush past it, and then it just starts to unwind. Because one of the things we always say is a client doesn't want to drive. A customer doesn't want to drive. They want to know that you know where you're going. But as soon as they reach for that wheel, I think that pivotal moment right there is the time where you have to call it and say, why are we doing this? Why is it going this way? And if you don't, I think that's when it slides into pretty much a hellish relationship.
And if you're a small shop and you're juggling a bunch of clients,
yep.
It can be really difficult to balance all that, right?
It absolutely can. One of the things that we did at EngineWorks is I actually took a role where once a week I go around and just talk to clients and say, how's everything going?
So important.
And I'm not in the day-to-day, and I don't do it through BizConf or any of the public tools.
Up the phone.
I pick up the phone and call them.
Right.
If they're in town, I'll even swing by and have a cup of coffee. Because that face-to-face, or at least the inflection of the voice is so important. And to be able to tell them, look, if you don't tell us what we're doing wrong, we're not going to be able to get better.
That's right.
And ultimately, we want to do the best job for you we can.
Very cool. So I'm really looking forward to your talk.
Well, thanks, Obie. I appreciate it.
For sure. Thanks for spending some time with us.
You got it. Cheers.
Cheers.